Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Void Rivals number 4, written by Robert Kirkman. Lorenzo De Felici is the artist, Matheus Lopes is the colorist, Rus Wooton is the letterer. Now, Void Rivals was Skybound's stealth introduction to the Energon universe. It is their comic universe that ties together Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Void Rivals. It's been very popular, hot topic, and lots of speculation as to where it all would go. So the first issue of Void Rivals had a surprise reveal of a Transformer, so, you know, we all knew what was kind of going on. The second issue dove a bit deeper into the Transformers world, and then the third the same. So now the question is, what's going to be revealed in this fourth issue? And that's kind of, it's something I both like and dislike about this series. So the story itself is about these two warring factions. They sent two warriors out, one each, to go get supplies to help their society. And those warriors crashed, and now they had to work together to get off the rock that they were stranded on. They're now heading back to what's known as the Ring, and the previous issue, spoiler, one betrayed the other and is now kind of holding him prisoner. She's going to head to her land with him as a prisoner. So the story itself, to me, reminds me a lot of Enemy Mine. Like, it's nothing new, it's nothing surprising, it's nothing shocking. It's good, and overall, I have to say, all of it is very good. It's just none of it is new, fresh, different, like anything unexpected. So the question would be, is we're now in the fourth issue. Transformers debuted this week. This came out last week. So this is the final issue before the debut of Transformers. Would it do anything special or kind of keep up its pattern? And the answer is kind of keep up its pattern. Yeah, there's a preview of Transformers number 1 in here, but we get a tease of yet another character in the Transformers world, tying into something from Void Rivals 2 and 3 that honestly kind of comes out of nowhere. The story's going on, there's this like 2-page spread having to deal with this certain Transformer, and then back to the story. It feels shocking, it feels out of place, it feels really odd with the narrative. It just kills the flow in a lot of ways. And unfortunately, the series seems to be going in a direction I was hoping it wouldn't, which is guest star of the week. You're not reading the comic necessarily for the story, you're not really reading it because it has some like greater, deeper meaning into the bigger world. You're reading it because it's full of guest stars and you want to know who's going to debut where. And that's a lot of what the vibe I'm getting from this. Again, the story's good, the art is good, like all of it's really good, but it's not great. It's not, the art and the story isn't what's driving me. I want to see how it ties into the Transformers world, and as so far it is just guest appearances, and guest appearances. And those guest appearances haven't even really driven the story. Like, beyond the second and third, which we kind of say sort of drove the story, none of it is, like, vital so far that's really moving things ahead. It's just kind of obstacles and moments that are along the way. As I said, the art is good. You know, there's nothing I'm knocking about that. I actually kind of dig the art. I think it's got this nice sci-fi look that at the same time doesn't quite distract as far as sci-fi. It's alien, but not at the same time. I also like how the two races are tied together in small little cues that I put in there. So overall, like, it's not bad. It's just, I think, falling into a pattern. So I'm really hoping that it starts to break the pattern at some point now that Transformers number 1 is out. Maybe we're going to get a bit more, and now that this is kind of, like, gone a very obvious direction, like, that's the other thing I have an issue with this issue. It is very predictable. We'll see where it all goes. So overall, like, it feels like stealth advertising for Transformers as opposed to standing on its own and building itself into an established property. Interesting, but I'd say only for really hardcore. You can go get this, though. This is out in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell the comic shops near you. No shot, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank you all for watching. If you are into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.